Today we're going to take a look at the basics of sliding on defense. And first we'll talk about what is a slide. A slide is when one defender leaves the player he's covering to help another defender who is getting beat by the ball carrier to keep that player from scoring. So just as a quick example here, we'll watch a drive and a slide from behind the goal right here. So the attackman at X has the ball. He's going to be driving on his defensive player. And our defender on the crease right here is going to be the slide. So if you take a look behind the goal, you'll see the ball carrier come in. He's dodging to his left, trying to beat his man, gets a step on him. He's starting to get in front of his defender, and you can already see the slide coming. That defender right there next to the red arrow is going to go slide and make sure that the ball carrier can't get to the open area in front of the net right here where he wants to get to score. So the ball carrier is trying to get into that green circle so he can turn and try and score a goal. But the slide right there, you can see, prevents him from getting to where he wants to go. By sliding and going and helping his teammate, he has stopped this offensive player's drive and made sure that he can't get a shot on goal. So that's a very good slide right there. But now we have a little bit of a problem. If you take a look inside the circle here, we have two defensive players covering one offensive player, which is okay for a second because of that slide, but we don't want that to last very long, because when two defenders are covering one offensive player, that means somebody is open, and all the ball carrier has to do is make a pass upfield, and one of those guys can catch and shoot. So after the slide, we want to recover quickly. So what you'll see here, if you take a look at this defender right here, you'll see as soon as he realizes that his teammate came to help him out, and his teammate is now covering the ball carrier, all right, he is now going to go find someone else to cover. So he's going to go back to the middle. He's going to find an open player to cover. All right, you can see he heads towards one of the crease players right here and tells his defender. You can see the communication right there as he points. He lets his other defender know, hey, I got this guy on the crease. I'm going to cover this guy. You can go out and cover that guy. And we call that our recovery. Okay, so now everyone is covered again. Everyone is matched up. So after the slide, we have two guys on one guy, so we need to recover. One player goes to the middle, finds a new player to cover, and the defense resets. We call that our recovery. So every slide needs to also have a recovery. Last part of sliding we want to go over here, now that we know what a slide is, we want to go over who should be sliding, who is responsible for the slide. And one important thing to remember is that it's really important that someone slides. A lot of times at the youth lacrosse level, when an offense player dodges and beats their defender, a lot of times no one slides, and that guy is able to just run right up to the goal and score. So the most important thing before you even worry about who should slide is just remember that anyone can slide and needs to slide. So if you see a player running towards the goal and he's going to get a shot off and you are another defender on the field, it's okay to leave your guy to slide and go stop that ball. So we have two different types of slides that we usually use at the lacrosse, youth lacrosse level. We have what we call an adjacent slide, which could mean, you know, maybe a defender over on the wing over here or over on the wing over here is the one that's going to slide. But as you can see, there aren't really any defenders on the wing, so this slide is going to come more from the crease. This is going to be a crease slide. So this defender right here knows that he is going to be the player that is sliding, and as soon as he sees that ball start to come towards the goal, he slides. So our slide could be adjacent, coming from the right or the left of the ball carrier, or if there's no one there, our slide could be coming from the crease, someone in the middle of the field right there. And the way you're going to figure that out is just in your practices with your coaches. They're going to let you know when we're sliding from the crease and when we're sliding adjacent. But the most important thing is that somebody slides. So at the youth lacrosse level, especially in our programs, we would rather have everyone slide and stop the ball than have no one slide and stop the ball. So in your next practice or in your next game, if you are covering someone, but you see someone else with the ball running towards the goal and he's open and he's going to get a shot off, it's okay to leave your guy, slide, and go stop that ball.